So let's jump into the first step, which is sales philosophy. Realize that as you are being an editor, you're going to transition from a hobbyist to an actual entrepreneur. And a huge part of that is being able to market and sell. There are honestly video editors who are so much better than me. And the funny thing is, they rub it in my face. They're like, oh, I'm actually a better editor than you. Truth is, I'll put my hands up and say I'm not the best editor. But because I've gotten the sales part down, even though I'm a good editor, not the best, I can still make a good living from it. We have made past 10K a month. Now, sales is the ability to take someone who is not in, like, that isn't aware of their pain. It's the ability to get them to realize their pain and then provide your offer or service and exchange it for money. Like, sales is the act of convincing someone to give you money for what you have to offer. Pretty damn useful if you're trying to make money editing. Now, here's the mindset that really helped me when it comes to improving at sales. I want you to imagine every single prospect, this is them, is in a current situation. This might be how much money they're making, how many videos they're posting, how their videos look, how many edits they currently have. It's the current situation. Every single human has a desired situation. This is the star. Now, between the current situation and the desired situation exists this magical thing called the gap. And this gap is essentially the fundamental of sales. If you can understand this concept, you will become so much better at making money from editing. So, for example, this might be, hey, I'm currently posting 1 video a week and I want to be posting 2 videos a week. There's a gap of 1 video a week. Now, because this person isn't at their desired situation, I want you to imagine like a fire under his feet. The longer that this person is at only 1 video a week, because they haven't got the editors, they haven't got the manpower to actually post more, the longer they're here and not at their desired situation, the longer they're in the fire and the more pain that they're in. Now, when you're trying to sell your editing skills, you're not the golden star. You're not the goal. Like, people don't hire you because they want to hire an editor. They don't hire you because they want to like have you. They just want to solve their problems. They want to solve the thing that is keeping them in their current situation. So instead of trying to say like, oh, I maximize retention, I do this, I do that. All sales is you're saying, hey, what's your current situation? What's your desired situation? Okay, cool. Here I am. I'm simply the staircase to go from your current to desired situation. And the reason that this is so critical to understand is because this 5 exists. This is essentially causing them pain. And if you want to make more money, honestly, there's such a good mindset to have that helped me. If you want to make money, all it is you got to create value. That's all you got to do to create money. And in order to create value, all you have to do is remove pain. And the more pain you remove, the more value you've created. The more value you've created, the more money you'll make, and people will exchange that for you. So we want to make sure that we understand what this person's pain is. Then we present ourselves as a staircase and say that, hey, not only am I the staircase, like this is literally you are the staircase. I'm also going to provide you with a trampoline behind and beneath you so that you feel safe, even though I'm saying I'm the staircase, you still feel safe. It's sort of like, when you have like a wire, and I'm not sure if you've seen, those people that walk across those wires and it's like, oh, they have to walk in a straight line. Maybe they have a straight bar and they're trying to balance and walk across. Super scary. The thing is, if you're on a super thick pavement and you're trying to walk across, it's super easy to walk in a straight line. But the thing is, as soon as it's only a thin rope and now you see the huge drop below you, that's suddenly when it's scarier. Like, walking straight isn't the hard part, it's the fear of actually falling. And as soon as that fear is gone, you end up walking a lot straighter. And that's why we want to provide this sort of trampoline, and I'll explain what that trampoline is in your career, but you want to provide this sort of trampoline where people feel safe to go with you. So all sales is saying like, hey, I'm going to figure out where you currently are. I'm also going to figure out what your desired situation is. And this is sort of the skill in sales. I'm going to make your current situation feel worse and point out to you how bad the current situation is. And I'm going to make the desired situation seem even better. So I'm going to artificially make the current situation worse and artificially make the desired situation feel even better. Because the bigger this gap is, It's almost like the more roaring this flame is, the bigger the gap, the bigger the pain. So for example, let's say someone says that currently my style looks like this and I'm not happy with it. You asking the question of what do you not like about it gets the person to explain, oh, my current editor, he keeps leaving in mistakes. We want to do visuals like this other channel, but my current editor doesn't really have the skill set for it. Oh, how long have you been with this editor and how have you not been able to replace him yet? You asking questions to make him explain how bad the situation is artificially brings down that current situation, makes it feel worse and causes even more pain while during the sale. And the desired situation, cool. What sort of inspiration do you want me to take for this editing? How many videos are you hoping to push out a week? These sort of questions help you understand the desired situation, and asking deeper questions also helps you make it seem even better. For example, how many videos do you want to post a week? Okay, got you. And is that goal to get more subscribers and views, or is it more of a sales thing? Whichever answer they give, it's them telling you how useful and how desired them being able to post more of this. So once you've got this big gap, all you're saying is, hey, I understand you want to post 2 times a week. That's completely doable. How about this? We'll work together and we'll work on 1 video first and then we'll do the second by day 4 so that we can actually get to that 2 videos a week like you said you wanted. It's important to understand this because a lot of editors will try to guess what this desired situation is. They'll say things like, I'll maximize your attention. I will get you more sales. I'll get you more views. They'll say these things, but they haven't actually asked the client if that's what they want. It's sort of like a waiter coming up to you and saying, hey, I've gotten you these clamshells, but you're not even into seafood. So it's like, you want to first ask them what they like, then just hand them the actual thing that they want. So you're just going to slightly position yourself as a staircase where it's like, hey, you're slightly like molding what you say to what they want. So for example, you might be, I dropped my pen. You might be able to say like, hey, I know how to maximize retention. My storytelling is amazing. I also know great sound design. I'm also great at visuals. Like you might have these 4 skill sets, but when you ask the person what they're looking for, they might say, I'm looking for someone with good visuals and good storytelling. You might also be good at retention and sound design, but you don't need to say it. Just position yourself as a staircase. Just talk about what they're actually looking for and provide these skills when you're actually editing. Like that's fine. But when you're selling someone, you're just giving them what they want. If you're a freelance video editor and you want to get more clients, I've got something for you. It's a completely free outreach tracker. It's the same one we use with all our coaching students, and it's going to allow you to be able to send more messages to potential clients, get more replies, and also be able to close them at higher rates. So go get that free tracker in the description. After you signed up for it, I'm going to send it straight to your email. I'm going to give you a bit more information on how I personally help video editors. So if you do want to get more help, you can apply there. But whether you get my further help or not, just go and get the free tracker for now, because at least you're going to be able to run this on your own for a while.